Hey guys, this is Jen, and I keep forgetting to film my intro for my reading vlog until I am editing my vlog to go up. So this is week 2, July 7th through the 15th or something along those lines. And stay tuned to see what I read. I've got a few thunderstorms in there too because it has stormed every day this week, which has been nice. Stick around and we'll dive right into this. So this is reading vlog number 2, and this is Monday, July 9th. And so this will go through July 15th on Sunday. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better about updating and doing some reading this week. We'll see. I am still currently reading Awakened, which is the arc that I was supposed to review in June. It came out June 18th. I am on page 100, and shit's getting real, y'all. I can't say much else besides that. So action has really started picking up, and we are multiple deaths into this horror that is underneath the New York subway station, this new Z train. So there's that. I'm still reading my Kindle, which is The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodfolk, and I'm about 40% through it, and it is picking up also. It's like I've said before, it's really heavy to get through. It's heavy on the grief, and that's just something that is hard for me right now to read and deal with as I'm reading. So this one is taking me a lot longer to get through. And then I am still listening to the Poppy Wars, and I'm about 34% into it, and I'm loving it. The action's really started picking up. We're in year 2 of the school of training, and we're learning a lot more about the Poppy Wars, the previous Poppy Wars, and the magic system, or the lore behind the magic, and the martial arts system and all that. So I'm really enjoying all 3 of these books, and I can't wait to continue. So I'll check back in with y'all in a little while. Okay, so it is Tuesday, July 10th. Yeah, July 10th. And I haven't done much reading other than in this book, The Awakened. I am now on page 157, which starts chapter 24. When I was walking on the treadmill last night, that is what I did, was I read while I was walking, and I got a good 2-mile walk in and read for 45 minutes on the treadmill. So that is amazing. I got a lot. I'm a little over halfway through, and it's getting intense. Can't wait to see where this goes. We have a third rescue mission going on to try and get down there to rescue these people from the pavilion. These creatures are bizarre and apparently known about by some of the people, we find out. There's one character in here that I don't trust at all, and haven't from the beginning. You get a weird vibe from him, and especially now after what just happened with the president here. No spoilers, but something major happens about just before the halfway point with the president, and so definitely don't trust this other reporter guy. His name is Lucien Flamant, or Flamant. He's French, so F-L-A-M-E-N-T, probably not pronounced Flamant since he's French, but anyway, definitely some interesting characters, and I cannot wait to see how this goes from there. I'm at work, and I'm going to do some packing, so while I'm packing up, I will have my audiobook on for the Poppy War. I haven't gotten any further in it than the last update, which was chapter 9 at about 34%, so I'm hoping to get a good chunk of that out today as well. I will check back in a little while. Bye. So I am still at work. I'm taking a little bit of a break outside right now. You can hear the bulldozers and stuff in the background. And I don't know if you can see this behind me. That is dirt. It used to be a all grass like that behind me, and sometime this morning they dug it all out. Not really sure why. So, but they are currently tearing up the back end of the building, or that back end of the building's gone, but they're digging up the ground and stuff and laying asphalt to make our road so we can get back to the new school building, which is pretty important, I would say, being able to park at the building. But I was freezing inside my office, so I decided to come and take a break to update y'all on page, there's a man back there. I'm on page 172, and things are getting interesting for sure. So we have a conspiracy theory going on, and the president's kind of told us what was going on his end, so it's getting interesting. I'll check back with you later. So another quick update. It is now around 6:30 on Tuesday, July 10th, and I'm on page 192 of my book. I'm back outside again. Supposedly, we are getting rain. As you can see, it's doing nothing. We've got some storm clouds back there. I'll show you. But no rain's falling. So I am really enjoying this book. Like I said, I've said in every update so far, I'm still reading The Awakened, and it is very interesting. Although at this point I can just say that I will be very leery about going into caverns anymore. Caves, I love caverns, I love the caves system, but now I'm probably going to be a little freaked out about it. This book definitely will have me thinking otherwise. It is jumping between different characters and different scenarios. So like right now we kind of all started out in the pavilion or on the train itself, going from the New Jersey station to the pavilion, and now we've got distinct groups of people. We've got some rescue mission people coming to search for passengers on the train out of the New Jersey's tunnel. We have the people in the pavilion still, and then we've got the president and a couple of other people that are in a totally different part of the system, the subway system, trying to get the president out to safety. So there's a lot going on, and but it's making it interesting. It's kind of like watching a TV show or a movie where you can kind of see all the moving parts and kind of piece things together. So that's definitely interesting, and it works well with this. It's not jumping around too much where it's like, what the hell's going on? Who are these people? Why are we doing this? Kind of cutting back and forth. It all kind of flows very well, but there are different voices in alternating chapters. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. It's getting hot out here now. Still no rain though, and I'm gonna get back to my book. So I don't remember where I left off last, in my last update, but it is now July 11th, Wednesday. It's around 2:15 in the afternoon, and I am now on page 222 of The Awakened. I did a lot of reading yesterday. It was really interesting, and we just got to the point where they are attempting the rescue missions from all the different areas of the cavern, and we just got a revelation, a twist that I didn't see coming, and now I'm curious to see what's going to happen next and how that's going to play out. So I am enjoying this. Like I said, it is really good. Right now, if I had to rate it, I still have about 60 pages to go. But if I had to rate it right now, I would say it's probably a 4.5 star book. There's a few things that I'm like, that's kind of cheesy, but so far it's good. I mean, it's really good. So I will check back with y'all in a little while. Bye. So I just finished Awakened by James S. Murray and Darren Weremuth. I don't know how you say that still. Guys, I love this book. I think it's probably going to be about a 4.5 star for me. Leaves an opening for more to come. So I'm hoping that this is a sequel, because I think this is going to make for a good series. So I can't wait to see if something happens next in this. So if you like sci-fi type stuff, if you like kind of the horror genre, if you like political intrigue, then definitely check this book out. I think you would really enjoy it. With that said, I am going to go back inside. Then I think I'm going to start listening to The Poppy War. I'm still on chapter 9. I listened to a little bit of it last night on my way home from work, and I didn't get very far. I didn't even get out of the chapter, and that was like 40 minutes. So I'm going to do some packing up here, kind of the last of the things I need to pack. I will check back in with y'all a little bit later. Bye. So just a quick update. I am outside Walmart. I have to go in and get groceries because I don't have anything to eat at my house, or anything to eat for the rest of the week for lunch. But I am now 43% through The Poppy War, and I just have to say that while I really like the main character, Ren, because she's a badass, the secondary character, Kitai, is probably one of my favorites. He just delivered a line in it that they were evacuating some of the higher people, nobles or whatever, because they're about to go to war, and this guy packed his teapots, and Kitai got so pissed and bashed him, threw the crate on the ground, bashed him, and was like, dude, you're supposed to be important. You need to do your fucking job, and don't pack your fucking teapots. And I just died laughing so hard. But I just love Kitai, and I can't wait to see how the story continues. But like I said, they're about 43% through, and the action's about to get started. So I'm gonna run in, do some grocery shopping while I am listening to my audiobook. So maybe everybody will leave me alone and I can get this done quickly too. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Just a quick update here. It is midnight 12:27 on Wednesday, July 11th, or I guess technically it's Thursday morning, July 12th. And I have filmed 3 videos and edited 3 videos and uploaded 1 so far, and I'm gonna let the other 2 upload overnight. But I just want to do a quick check-in before going to bed. I'm still listening to The Poppy Wars. I did listen to it quite a bit tonight while I was doing some grocery shopping, as you saw in an earlier clip, and my drive home, and then just around the house a little bit. I'm now at 53% of that audiobook, and guys, I'm still loving it. The action's really picked up. We're fully at war now. The students are no longer in the schools. They have moved to the different departments, or I don't know what you would call them. We have learned a little bit more about Ren and where she comes from, and why that's important to know. But we still don't really know how she became a war orphan or anything like that. So it's definitely getting interesting, and I'm, again, still loving it. Can't wait to see how it goes and where it takes off and what happens next, and you know, all that stuff. I'm going to go to bed and read a little bit on my Kindle and see if I can't get a little bit further into The Beauty That Remains. And that's it. I will check in with y'all sometime tomorrow. So today is July 12th, Thursday. It is about right before 5 o'clock in the evening. I've been listening to The Poppy Wars. I'm now 62%. We've gotten to one of the battlefronts for the war. The special group that Ren is part of has now been in some fighting. There's still some drama and some looking down upon their group because they're different. And Ren's still trying to learn how to control her special abilities. But so it's getting interesting. Can't wait to see where it goes, which I think I've said that every update. I've got a headache, so I'm going to stop with the audiobook for a little while and do a little bit of actual reading. I've got 2 hours left of work, 2.5 hours, something like that. We've got a little bit of a storm system coming through, and I think that's why I've got the headache. And they're also kicking up all kinds of dirt and dust and crap around because they're digging up all around my building right now, and it's pretty awful. So I'm going to work on Dusk or Dark or Dawn or Day by Seanan McGuire. I'm already 40 pages into it. I started reading this a couple months ago, and I just haven't finished it because other things have taken priority, and I've set it down for other books. But I'm going to dive into this and see if I can't knock out a good couple of chapters right now. And I will check in with you a little later on tonight. So we're getting a little bit of a storm. I'm standing in the hallway of our school building right now. It's an open campus, so the wind is blowing and I'm getting wet. I'm standing here. You can see how much the hallway, the entire hallway is soaked. Usually, before they dug out this hallway here, the courtyard type thing, the water would overflow into the hallway part, and we would be walking through inches deep of water. It was real fun. I have video last year where we got a downburst. We got something stupid like 4 inches of rain in 45 minutes, and we're an outdoor campus, so we had, this is our hallway too, and it's all open. We had water running like a river down this hallway, and flooding the front office. A little bit of thunder there. So I stepped outside because I could hear it raining in my office, and it sounded like we were getting some hail, but it doesn't look like we are. You can see the clouds back there. And it's really cooled off a lot too, so nice little bit of rain, little thunderstorm moving in. So it is Friday, July 12th? No, 13th. It's Friday the 13th. And it's like 8 o'clock at night, and my last update was that I was going to read a bit of this book for the last couple hours I was at work, but we had a rainstorm come through, and so I filmed a little bit of it and stood outside in the hallway and felt just the rain and the breeze, the cool breeze coming down. Didn't read it all. And then I watched some booktube videos instead. Then I came home and went to bed because I had a migraine, and I've been in bed most of the day today because I have a migraine, or had a migraine. It's finally going away, where I'm just left with the pressure in my face right through here, and right above my eyes. So but I can function today. So I'm doing a little bit of reading of this book. I'm on page 60 now. So I've read about 20 pages, and it's getting interesting. So the original premise I thought was just about this ghost sister who had to kind of fulfill her time by helping people to get to, until she reached the age where she was supposed to die so she could pass on into the other world, whatever that is. But apparently there's something attacking the ghosts in New York City, and they're disappearing. And so we're just now starting to get to that point. And it's pretty interesting. This book has some witches in it, and witches can suck the life out of a ghost. Well, that's not true. Witches can force ghosts to suck time from them, which gives the witch, makes them younger. It takes time away from the witch, and it gives it to the ghost, who ages faster. But so there's one in particular that is more respectful, not forcing the ghost to do this, who has figured out that something's going on and ghosts are disappearing out of New York City, and is warning our main character, Jenna. So I'm going to get back to this, but I wanted to give y'all a quick update on where I was. Again, it's Friday the 13th at about 8 o'clock, a little after 8 o'clock, and I'm just going to do some reading. So today is July 14th. It's my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday, Becca. She's the blonde that you saw in my best friend's Pick My TBR video. So everybody tell her happy birthday. I have done nothing today. I've got this pile of laundry back here. It's towels. I've got to fold and put those away. And I have been, I don't know if you can see this, I've been watching tarot readings. And that's been my day. I finally got rid of my headache that I've had for the last 2 days, 2.5 days, but I haven't done anything else at all. Haven't done any reading, haven't done any listening to audiobooks, haven't done anything. So I'm gonna fold these towels behind me, get that done. My phone is charging right now, and then I'm going to listen to more of the Poppy War and hopefully finish that up while I'm doing other adulting things like regular clothes laundry, because that today's my day to do it, and dishes and cooking dinner and all those fun things. But it is already 6:30 at night, so I gotta get a shower in here at some point too. So yeah, that's my day. I'll check back in with y'all a little bit later, let you know how I've progressed on reading. Okay, so it is, what's today? Sunday, July 15th, and I'm in cleaning mode right now, so I'm looking a hot mess and all that. But I'm standing in my bedroom right now, about to tackle some stuff in here, and I just finished reading or listening to the audiobook of The Poppy War, and let me tell you, I am still reeling from it. I have another audiobook ready to start, but it's Reaper at the Gates by Sabathir, and I just can't dive into that yet because I am still just processing the Poppy War. It was very good. I gave it 5 stars, which, you know, I predicted that it would be a 5-star read for me. To the very, you know, early on in the book, I kind of knew that it was going to be a 5-star read, and it didn't disappoint. It kept me interested and enthralled through the whole thing. The characters were really good. They weren't so unbelievable that it felt super sci-fi fantasy. It really felt more historical fiction, even though none of this is real world. So it felt more historical fiction than actual fantasy, but just with some fantastical elements, which I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed how they brought the gods and the pantheon in, and there were some characters in there that I just love. I do kind of hate the way it ended between Ren and one of the other main characters, but you kind of saw that one coming. It was kind of necessary to keep the two characters true to their original characters, and true to themselves as characters. So all in all, like I said, 5-star read. Definitely go pick this up. It's fantasy. I guess it's adult, but these are teenagers in here. So I don't know how that works as far as it being young adult versus adult, but definitely very good. Go check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I wasn't, and I've heard nothing but good things. The buddy read that I was doing with Maddie over at the Book Pusher and Stephanie at This Unicorn Reads. Maddie finished it yesterday and she loved it. She also gave it 5 stars. And I imagine Stephanie will be finishing it up in the next couple of days. And she's loving it so far too. So, you know, I'll be interested to see what her final thoughts on it are. If you've read it, let me know. Tell me that down in the description below. If you're going to read it, let me know that as well. I would love to follow along with you through your journey and to see what you think of it. So, all right, I will check back in with you in a little while. I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'm going to hopefully dive into The Reaper at the Gates by Sabathir on audio. I'll check in with you one more time tonight before I end this vlog. So I'm currently standing outside in my front yard. It is getting ready to storm. We're actually between 2 storm systems. I wish y'all could see the sky. I tried to get it in the picture frame, but it is really dark clouds to the front of my house, and you can hear thunder every now and then. And then behind my house, there's also really dark clouds. But looking towards the end of my street back here, it is orange and purple, and it is the weirdest combination of colors. The wind's starting to pick up. You can hear thunder. Every now and then you can see lightning. There was some lightning. So I really need to get in the shower, and I need to do dishes. But I can't do either one of those with it storming and lightning. So I am going to read a little bit on my, of the graphic novel, Marzi, which is a memoir of Nazi Germany, concentration camp survival, that kind of thing. And then once the storm system passes, I'm going to take a shower. So, and then get ready for my day tomorrow, get in bed, that kind of thing. So this will be the last update tonight. Probably I'll update you again tomorrow with the new week's vlog. So if you've enjoyed this reading vlog, please let me know that in the comments below, and show you the back. You can see lightning back there every now and then. But let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed the reading vlog, if you want me to continue to do this. If you don't care, let me know that. Oh, lightning. So I'm gonna go back inside because the lightning's starting to pick up. This orange sky is really freaky, y'all. It is so freaky. And I will check back in with you next week. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, y'all can see how eerie that sky looks. It's been lightning really strong back there. Let's see if I can get some of that for y'all.